What's going on, y'all? Hey, it's late, but as always, when I got to get something off my chest, I'm going to do it no matter what time it is. First, let me say this to all you people who don't watch wrestling, you're missing out on greatness. And I mean that. I'm not just saying that because I've been a lifelong wrestling fan, but what's going on in the world of professional wrestling is just freaking amazing. What a time to be alive. I want to encourage you, if you don't watch wrestling, give it a shot, okay? This is coming from a lifelong wrestling fan, and I'm pretty sure you know someone who agrees with what I'm saying, what I'm telling you. Give it a shot. I'm not saying wrestling is for everybody, but I'm telling you, if you just give it a chance, let loose, let go of reality a little bit because it's a show, okay? It's a show. You're going to find something that you like about it. I promise you that. So, what got me talking about wrestling on my channel? Because talking about wrestling is something that I rarely do. My channel is mostly, gaming and, you know, collectibles and, stuff that I find, out in the wild that I want to share with you guys. But for me to get on this channel and talk about wrestling, it has to be a good reason behind it. This past weekend, WWE had their Elimination Chamber pay per view. Um, Elimination Chamber pay per views, I'm sorry, PLEs, I'm old school. Elimination Chamber PLEs were always kind of, ho hum. They were okay. It's not one of the it's not one of the monthly pay per views to be excited about, in my opinion, because if you've been watching wrestling as long as I have, Elimination Chamber used to be like in the early 2000s, like around when they first started the Elimination Chamber concept. They were brutal. I mean, bones were getting broken. There was blood all over the place. If you don't believe me, get on Peacock or YouTube, whatever like that, and go back years and watch those old pay-per-views. They are not the same how they were back in the day. But hey, times change. They have to make adjustments. Things have to be family friendly, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, this past weekend, I watched the Elimination Chamber PLE. I got to get used to saying that. I watched it twice. I watched it twice. And I'm gonna share with you those reasons. Because if you haven't heard about this PLE or if you've seen this PLE, you probably think, oh well, I know why you watched it twice because the obvious reason. But it's more than just the obvious reasons. There were multiple reasons, and that what made this so amazing. That's what made this so dang cool, okay? Wow. Yeah, this road to WrestleMania is probably the best road to WrestleMania in years. In years. Now, I'm not going to cover every single thing that happened, just the things that just really made me jump out of my seat, and I literally did. These are just key moments in this year's Elimination Chamber PLE that just, oh man, I cannot express from start to finish. This PLE was damn good. Of course, I'm not going to say it was perfect, but I would say it was damn good from start to finish. Wow. Okay. Spoilers. That's what it's going to be. Spoilers. All right. So we was all anticipating and we were all trying to figure out, who took out Jade Cargill, right? Well, she came back. She came back in the opening match. And yeah, most of us were right. We were saying, oh, well, um, Bianca did it, or they were saying Naomi did it and all that kind of stuff. Well, it turns out it was Naomi. Naomi took out Jade Cargill, put her on the shelf for many, many months, and she made her return at Elimination Chamber. And let me tell you, oh my God, House of Fire is an understatement. She came back For everyone who is not high on Jade Cargill's wrestling skills, which is understandable. I'm not saying she's a bad wrestler. I'm not saying that. But for everyone, you have to admit what she did at Elimination Chamber, just coming in full of rage and just the way she came at Naomi and just basically tried to kill that girl. It, it was, man, bruh. I was jumping up and down. I was like, "Oh, Jay, get her, get her, get her!" And I love me. I love y'all know I love Naomi, but okay, this is all storyline stuff, and it makes a damn good storyline because Jay was gone for quite a while, and throughout that whole time, we're all trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together, try to figure out what happened and who took her out and stuff like that. I think most of us knew it was Naomi, but yeah, it's solidified now. It was Naomi that took out Jade, and Jade beat the brakes off of Naomi. Beat the brakes off of her. And the way Bianca was, you know, still in the pod screaming like, oh, what's going on? Stop it, stop it, stop it. It was just so dramatic, and dude, I was into it. I was into it. I'm not gonna say I'm a huge Jade Cargill fan, even though I've been watching her matches ever since she was with that other company. But I am so interested. I'm so into it now to see what's going to happen next. Are they going? Is this something that's going to happen? That they're going to drag all the way to WrestleMania? Like Jay versus Naomi. Is this going to be a WrestleMania thing? Hey, it could be. We just have to wait and see. Let's see what was the next thing that was really cool. Uh, Trish Stratus. I'm a Trish Stratus fan. Always have been. For a woman her age to be able to still perform at the level that she does, much respect, much respect. Um, the match, it didn't need to me in my opinion, it was a filler match. At least we got to see Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus perform, as a tag team together. That was cool. But yeah, this match didn't need to be on this PLE. That was probably the lowest part of this PLE. It could have happened on regular television. It could have happened on Monday Night Raw, or whatever, SmackDown, whatever show. It just could have happened on regular television. It didn't need to be at Elimination Chamber. Let's see. Oh, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, the non-sanctioned match. Wow, wow. I'm gonna say we didn't get Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. We got Kevin Steen versus El Generico. That's what we got. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. This thing Kevin Owens has where he's like demented and he just wants to wreck somebody is great. It is great. I'm a Kevin Owens guy right now because hey, I grew up watching ECW back in the day, and lately, if ECW was still around, he would definitely be in main eventer. He would probably be the face of ECW if ECW was still around. But yeah, him and Sami Zayn had a non-sanctioned match. Amazing match, amazing. The spots made your jaw drop. It is just wow. I felt bad. I felt bad, even though Kevin Owens was the victor. Even though Kevin Owens needed to have this win, I feel so bad for Sammy because Sammy has been so much. He's been through so much. He's been chasing the title, not quite getting there. He seems like he's lost. Like he doesn't really have much direction. What is he aiming for now? Like what's going to be his WrestleMania goal? Like what's going to happen? We just have to wait and see in the coming weeks and stuff like that. But brutal match. When Sammy whipped out the barbed wire wrapped steel chair, dude, that arena got so quiet. You would have thought he pulled out a machete or something. But yeah, man, it was a great hardcore match. It made you want WWE to bring back the hardcore title. I don't think that's a good idea, but if they did, that match was perfect for the hardcore championship if it was still around. Kevin Owens won. Sammy put up one hell of a fight. But that's not all. Yes, Kevin won, but guess who came back? Randy Orton. Randy Orton is back. And of course, he went straight after Kevin. Kevin tried to, end his career with the pile driver. Randy came back at Elimination Chamber, attacked Owens, gave him an RKO. He was going to attempt to give him the punt, but officials jumped in and got in between them and things like that. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania or something like that. So I'm looking forward to that too. But yes, the return of Randy Orton. And once again, an amazing non-sanctioned match. All right. Men's Elimination Chamber match. Every person in this match, top tier. They either was a former champion, former world champion. Um, yeah, it was a pretty good match. The match was good, but what happened after the match was even better. So John Cena winded up winning the match. I didn't know how I felt about that. I never really was a big John Cena guy, even though I respect what he does, and he's Hollywood now and stuff like that. Hey, great for him. He deserves it. Um, he came out the victor, but at the end of the match or after the match, supposedly, we still had time left. Cody Rhodes had to make his decision on The Rock's proposal. Now, I thought it was kind of strange that The Rock would come out while John Cena was still in the ring. But I didn't think anything, I didn't think anything of it. I thought eventually, like, okay, John Cena, he'll exit the ring and he'll go backstage and carry on or whatever like that. So, by the way, before, what is this Travis Scott thing? I don't understand. Why is he there? I'm not. I don't follow his music or anything like that, but it just seems totally unnecessary. They could have had Flavor Flav out there for all that. I mean, I don't I don't get the whole Travis Scott thing. I just don't. What is his tie to professional wrestling? I understand that tonight they use his music with the Rock's entrance, but why is he there and why is he carrying a some like hardcore championship? We don't need this. We don't need that. Okay, I just want to get that off my chest. Anyway, so I'm sorry. The Rock's proposal and Cody Rhodes. Let me get back to that. Cody, he said he dropped the F bomb. He dropped the F bomb. The crowd went nuts. You can look at the audience. Everybody's jaw dropped. Everybody's eyes got buck wide and everything like that. So Cody refused to give The Rock his soul, and I was like, okay, I felt that I was like, okay, something's going to happen. It's just not going to end like that. Something's going to happen. So, like I said, John Cena was still in the ring, and John Cena shook Cody. He shook Cody Rhodes' hand and gave him a hug. And the camera panned to The Rock, and The Rock did one of these. And I was like, wait, hold on. And then the camera went back to John Cena's face while he was hugging Cody Rhodes, and you just seen John Cena go from to. I was like, wait a minute, what is going on? He got some distance in between himself and Cody Rhodes and kicked Cody in the ding ding. Bruh, I haven't felt that shockwave of, excuse my language, oh shit, since Hulk Hogan leg dropped Macho Man back in WCW when Hogan punk ass turned heel. I haven't felt that since then. That feeling came back Saturday night when I watched this PLE. And it felt so good because back then in WCW, when that happened between, I can't say the name now, Hogan, and turning on Macho and forming the NWO. Back then, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because you have this man that's been a face for so long and encouraging children, hey, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, all that whole shtick and all that kind of stuff. John Cena is kind of like that. So there's that similarity. So when Cena turned heel, it's official, y'all. Cena turned heel Saturday night. Oh my. Like I said, I haven't felt like that since the mid 90s. And you finally got what you wanted. Everybody who been saying it for so long, can't wait till John Cena turn heel. He need to turn heel. I think it's worth noting that he was a heel before, toward the beginning of his career. He was a heel. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people have forgotten that. So this is not his first time. But you're getting what you wanted. Cena is a heel now. He kicked Cody in the ding ding, and he just unleashed on him. I'm talking like he took Cody's Rolex, used it as brass knucks, drilled him in the head a few times with it, took the championship belt, clocked him in the head a couple times with it, stumped him, bruh. It was great. It was great. Uh, WWE is on fire right now, man. Like I was saying at the beginning of this video, if you're not watching wrestling, you're missing out on something great. And I'm not talking just WWE. I'm talking like wrestling as a whole. It doesn't matter what company. Yes, that other company too. Like there's great things in professional wrestling. And like I said, just give it a chance because right now, and I'm not just talking just because of what happened Saturday night at this PLE. I'm just talking professional wrestling is at the highest state it has been in a very long time. People have been saying things like, oh, I just want the Attitude Era to come back. Why can't it be like that again? There's a part of me that feels like this is better than the Attitude Era. Now, we look at the Attitude Era from a nostalgic point of view, okay? And trust me, coming from me, I'm telling you, a person who basically lives off of nostalgia, when you look at things from a nostalgic point of view, you see you see everything is like candy coated because it's great memories. All the memories may not, I mean, you think about your past, everything ain't great, but for the most part, when you think about all the good things from your past, it's candy coated, it looks great, and you want to experience it again, and it makes you feel good. Like I said, nostalgia is a drug. So we've been wanting this Attitude Era to come back because it felt so good back in the day. It was exciting. It was crazy. Present times in professional wrestling is pretty damn good. I mean, you got the WWE, they're doing PLEs all over the world now. The only thing I don't agree with are these ticket prices. These ticket prices are insane. It's getting to the point now where I can't even go to watch live shows now. And that hurts. That hurts, man. That because I go every time wrestling comes to my town, I go. And the last couple of times I didn't go because these ticket prices are off the chain. But hey, when you're hot like that, you can jack up the prices of your stuff, and they know they're still going to make the money. They know still people will still come out. It's just unfortunate I can't come out. you know. But yeah, man, I don't want to get too far off subject. Elimination Chamber 2025, dude, 5 stars, 5 freaking stars. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Peacock, go check it out. And I was wondering, like, why is John Cena the face of this PLE? Now I know. And now you know, because I told you. And if you've seen it, now you know. Wow. John Cena is now a heel, and he has aligned himself with the final boss. And it is great. Just get Travis Scott out of there. Just get him out of there. We don't need that. But yes, watch it if you haven't. I strongly suggest it. And watch wrestling. Support pro wrestling, okay? Support it. 2K25 comes out. If you pre-ordered it, it comes out this Friday. You get to play it 7 days early if you pre-ordered it. If you don't pre-order it, it comes out on the 14th, which is next Friday, I believe. So there's that too. So yeah, this week is a good week of pro wrestling, and the road to WrestleMania is looking amazing. All right, I just had to share this with you, man. Thanks for watching. Hey, y'all have a blessed week. That new Derek the Gator episode is almost done. It's on the way. Hit that notification bell because I don't want you to miss it. But yeah, man. Hey, WWE Elimination Chamber, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I am looking so forward to watching Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. And just hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on the game this week too. 2K25. And yeah, I'll be glad to talk to y'all about that too if I get my hands on it, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, man. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Have a blessed week, and see you back here later. Take care, y'all.